Hello and a very warm welcome to Nanny Moon's Crochet. My name's Sally and it's Monday the 1st of December 2025 and we're on episode number 97. Oops, sorry I'm knocking you all about. Hope you've had a lovely week and weekend. Done things that you love to do with the people that you love. I'm going to start off today with this episode number 97. I'm going to first of all show you a couple of lovely pictures that I've been sent in by the lovely Jane. Hi Jane. And if you've been with me for a little while, this Jane, she hasn't been crocheting too long. She's knit for a long time, same as me. Started off knitting, but then gone on to crochet, and she's already done one of these. This was an order that she got, and she knit a crocheted a little, see the granny squares with the roses. She's already done one of these for, I think it was her grandson's friend's friend, but I knew that she'd get a lot more orders because it's absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. Love the colours and everything, and very modern, lovely. And also she's knit this beautiful little set, little baby cardigan and hat, jacket. Isn't that beautiful? It's in knit. I love that. I haven't knit for a while, and every time I see little baby items like that, it makes me want to do a bit of knitting. Right, so thank you so much, Jay, for sending those. If anybody's got any photos, any pictures of things they want to share, send them in. My email's always in the description box if you want to share anything. That'd be lovely. Now, what did I get finished? I didn't seem to finish an awful lot really, but as well, I mean, if you knew, you don't know, but with my Festive Friday, I was trying to get blankets finished for my two younger grandsons. I've done little granddaughters, using all these 3D granny squares that I did with the lovely Natasha. Morning, Natasha, from Hooks and Stitches. We did 3D. Well, Natasha did a 3D crochet along. It was a 3D granny squares, and we did all of them from the book. So I'd got all these lovely squares, and I thought for my three youngest grandchildren, I'd make them into blankets. So I've done these solid granny squares in between, and I could actually say I've actually finished. I just bordered the edge in one round of single crochet, and then the second round I did a single crochet, chain one, skip one, single crochet, chain one, skip one, just all the way around. And this one's going to be Jonathan's. So all those little squares, you see all those little squares? So that's Jonathan's finished, and the main squares that I was trying to get done, I've used this Starcraft Special DK in the colour Poppy. It's one of the newer ones, and I used a 3.5mm hook for these squares because I did 7 rounds, and where are we? The tutorial is, it's oh, I know this, why am I hesitating? Oh, my mind's gone, tipping it down, it's tipping it downstairs. It's tipping it down outside. It's awful. Where's the tutorial? Why don't I just know it? I should know it. Oh, I'm just going to pause. I'm wasting. Oh, I'm back. Why? I just couldn't think of that. I felt I was wasting time then. The Solid Granny Squares is a tutorial on Blossom Crochet with Rebecca, and it's a seamless reversible solid granny, and it's a really lovely square. No seams, or as it suggests, there's no there's no lines or anything like that. So I'm really pleased that I'd only got, I think, was it 10 more squares to do, or 7, or I don't know, but so I managed to get the rest of the squares done. That was for Jonathan, sorry. And then Dougie's blanket, they're both little 4-year-olds. For Dougie's blanket, I was using this lovely green colour, and this is Jade. It's a Stylecraft Special DK, and this is a new colour as well, I think. But yeah, I'm sure this is a new colour, Jade. So I used the poppy and the jade. And this is Dougie's blanket with all his little animals and shapes and biscuits, and you see that. So they're not huge, but I think they'll have fun, looking at all the little different things. I'm hoping anyway. So that's the little blankets finished. So pleased about that. Dougie's and Jonathan's. The next thing that I was going to show you, last week I just started on this book cover, and this book cover, it's a tutorial on YouTube, and it's by Krista at The Secret Yarnery, and it's called the Easy Peasy Crochet Book Cover. Whoops. And I've used a 5mm hook, and I used this pebble, you can't see that in the light very much, but it's Pebble Chunky by Woolcraft. This was a 200-gram ball, and I haven't really used hardly any. They suggest a 6mm hook, but for some reason I used a 5mm hook. So there's that, and then for the inside I used this So Crafty. This is an Aldi yarn. It's called Wavy Yarn in the colour rose. It's 100-gram, 234 metres, a lightweight 3. Because with this book cover she used, I don't know if she used a chunky or a 4-weight, but whatever yarn you use a thinner one for the inside. And this is 87% cotton and 13% polyamide. And as you can see, it is quite wavy, like a wave. But I've had these from Aldi for absolutely years, but not ever really done anything with them. So this rose, I thought, might go quite nice with that. I thought anyway. So this, once I got going, this really didn't take long. So that's it open. You just, it's a really good tutorial. She shows you to measure. You do your chain that measures along here, and then you just go up until about 1/2 inch from the top of your book, because it'll allow the stretching. And then on the inside, this is the inside, you measure from the edge of your book to about 1 inch or 1.5 inches in, and then single crochet to make it a bit tighter. You just slip stitch down here, and this makes it a bit firmer, so this is a smaller weight. So, and in there you could put you know, little bits of paper or a little pen or anything, couldn't you? This is this is just a notebook, but it's the same size as an A5. Like, so you could use it for a diary, couldn't you? And you could make one if you're gifting someone a diary for Christmas. You could, or if you've got a, you know, a an ordinary book, a reading book, you could cover it nicely. But I think for notebooks, and you could always put stamps, or not that many people send letters now, but you could keep stamps or anything in there, couldn't you? In that little bit. But yeah, I really love that, and it was so quick and easy to do. So that was the book cover. Um, yeah, I will link that tutorial because it was really easy to follow, and you could do it for any size book, any size yarn. Really, it's just the inside is a smaller one than this one. You just then single crocheted them all round to join them together. But it was nice and easy project, and it didn't really take that long once I got going. So might make some more of those, but absolutely loved making that. Um, so that was all that I've been getting up to. But I wanted to show you. A while back, I made. Where is she? I made Katie the koala. It was a little amigurumi from the lovely Cassandra, Craftably Ever After, and she had a pattern in the Crochet Now magazine, and so I made her, and then I sent in a picture to them, and they published it in the next magazine. And I suddenly, and that was a few months ago, and I suddenly thought the other day, it says in the magazine if you have anything featured, they'll send you 3 balls of Signet yarn. And I suddenly thought, I haven't had any yarn and no email or anything. So I sent them an email saying I'd had something published, but I hadn't received yarn, and I had an email back saying, oh, I'm on holiday for a week, but we'll get something sent out to you. And then went to the wrong address, mind you, but had this come the other day, this little package, and I thought, oh, what's that then? And it was me 3 balls of Signet, so I just thought I'd show you. But I'm sure I've had something published before and never got any yarn, so if that happens, you know, you'd have to email them and get onto them. So this is Deluxe Signet, DK. And this is shade 874 in the colour Stone. It's 100 gram, 298 meters, and it's 100% acrylic. You can machine, wash, hand wash, do not wring, cold rinse, short spin, do not iron. Doesn't mention tumble drying, but it's 100% acrylic, so it should be alright, and low. And then there was this colour, shade 686, and that was gold. So that was that one. And then this lovely green is shade 6711, which was apple. So look at that, a lovely, like a jadey green. So those were my 3, and they go nice together. So I'm glad I suddenly thought about that, because if they, you know, if they say you get 3 free balls, you know, and then they don't send them to you, I thought, no, they say I'm having 3, I'll get onto them. So that was nice of them to send. Let me think. Yeah, so actually that's all I've got for today. It's absolutely tipping it down outside. It's it's dark. It's 8:30 in the morning, 8:30 in the morning, and it's really dark, and it's raining, and it's going to be really rainy for the rest of the day. I spent all day yesterday putting my little tree up. All of these little ornaments are handmade last year when I was doing Vlogmas. My polar bear here, he's polystyrene, and my little owl here, these are just polystyrene. I've had these for a while. And my little owl, I love him, my little natural owl, isn't he cute? I love owls. Then what have I got over here? Oh, I've got little Arctic fox. This is just polystyrene as well, but just love those. They weren't very expensive. In fact, I think I bought them in a sale after Christmas, you know, when it was probably about £5, but then I think I got him for about £1.50 or something like that. Isn't he cute? And then of course I've got my beautiful, this was from a charity shop, and I did show you this last year, but look at my lovely snow globe. Isn't that just gorgeous? Mary and Joseph and little baby Jesus. Isn't that gorgeous? It's my favourite thing of all time. Anyway, that's so while I'm mentioning that, straight after this I'm going to do a start Vlogmas, which would be day 1, as it's the 1st of December. Then I'll be doing a video every day up until the 24th, but then I will do one on the 25th as well, Christmas morning. So, but I'll do my normal Monday episodes as normal as well. So I'll let me think what I've got on this week. I'm having my hair cut later this week. I'm having it quite short, so a bit nervous about that, but there's just nothing happening with this, so going to have that cut. I'll go and see Dot on Tuesday. Hi Dot. I think it's going to be raining, but I'll just get my umbrella out and face the weather. So not too much on. I want to get my tree up in the living room and just start thinking about sending Christmas cards, wrapping presents, all of that. So it soon flies, doesn't it? Once you reach the 1st of December, it absolutely flies. So I'll see you every day for Vlogmas, but I'll see you on a normal episode next Monday. So please take care, whatever you're doing, whoever you're doing it with, be extra careful this time of year with frosts, and you know, keep wrapped up warm, keep well, just love each other and be kind to each other, and keep all those germs and bugs away, and just keep healthy and happy. And I'll see you all in the next video, which will be Vlogmas number 1, but I'll be back for an episode number 98 next Monday. So until I see you again, love you all. Bye.